it's the Stars are so freaking good.
It's crazy.
Watching this series. Is this kind of the Cup?
This is one of those series where it's like, man, it really sucks that only one of these teams is going to get through.
Yeah.
Like, this should be a conference final. Like, these are the two best teams in the Western Conference.
I don't want to say it's like Detroit, Colorado back in the day.
It kind of is.
It kind of is.
It
like,
kind of
those
is.
teams are just so highly thought. But you look at these rosters and it's like, why isn't it like that? You
in
know,
20 years.
20 years from now, we'll look at these teams and be like, fuck, they were stacked.
Yes.
And it does kind of feel that way, that these two teams, like, in all likelihood, are going to produce not just a Western Conference champ, but a Stanley Cup champ.
It's hard to think of. It's hard to think that another team remaining could beat them. Like, I know the Canucks have been having a very good playoffs, but I don't see them beating either one of these teams. Edmonton, I don't think, could beat either one of these teams. And then what you have left in the East, I mean, maybe the Rangers, if their goaltending gets like super duper hot, which it definitely could.
It's always a possible. When you have one of the, you never know.
When you have one of the best goalies,
very much on. It's not one of those, well, we're crossing our fingers on Robert Esch. Like, like, who could always also get hot, but like, it's very much on the table. Like, it's built to happen for them.
Yeah.
We can win if he's amazing.
It would be very shocking to me if one of these two teams doesn't win the Cup.
I will say, while it does feel like a conference final, like, this is kind of the Cup right here, seeing them earlier play each other, you do kind of get the better version of the teams.
That's
like, they're
true.
not as hurt.
We
know how banged up these, like, you're dead by the time you get to the final.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, even the Western Conference final, you're killing each other. At least now it's some semblance of health for these two teams.
That's true. That's a good point.
Like,
I mean, the games have been
awesome.
Just so good. Like, some of the best hockey I've seen in years. It's just like, makes me sad about the Flyers to think about too much.
We all silly like the mayor.